Alright, let's see if anyone comes over. Let's see. Just another car video. I've had some pretty good ones. And I've also had some that are barren as the desert. As barren as Hillary's womb. No viewers, no likes. I'm talking to myself on my iPhone. I'm basically a psycho. See if anyone wants to come over. One watching. I was getting worried. Hello, whoever you are. This might be a very short stream. I don't think anyone's really liking what I'm doing. I'll give it 5 minutes, see if some more folks want to come over. Maybe I need some extra promotion. 2 watching. Awesome. Thank you. Very cool. I don't know who's in the house. But I know 2 are watching. Sweet. Maybe the 2 of you could share this thing around. I'm not trying to steal viewership or parasite off of Gramps or JujuBot or Gramps OAN or any of that shit. I just like doing this, and that's where I kind of grew up, is at Gramps' house. I moved from RSBN to Golden State Times to JujuBot to Gramps to now I'm fucking live streaming. And no one's saying anything, so I'm obviously doing a shitty job. I hope that's not the case. All I want to do when I live stream is talk about the news of the day, and maybe because this has actually frequently happened ever since I've been doing this. I think this is like the 7th stream I've ever done. 2 watching. 1 was watching for a second and then just left. It went from 3 to 2 in like a second. And still no one commenting. So I'm literally talking to my iPhone in a car, parked on the street, like a psycho. So I guess I'll just start ranting. I didn't do any 9/11 or Sandy Hook research today. I did follow up on all of my favorite researchers. David Seaman, who's really, I believe, helped corner the 3 watching again. Hello, whoever's watching. No comments yet, but thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so I follow David Seaman every single day. His chief cornerstones of his... Exo, what up? Exo, I'm not forcing you to be here. Okay, I'm here. 4 watching. Exo, thank you for showing up. Fleeber. Oh, for Christ's sake. What's wrong, Fleeber? Thank God I got my account back. Yeah, no, there's weird stuff going on. There's all over YouTube, because there's a good friend of mine goes on YouTube by the name Rick Hacker. And he's banned from attending or participating in my live streams. I didn't do it, and I don't know how to fix it. I just spent 10 minutes trying to figure out how to fucking fix it, and I can't do it. We're here to support you, JB. Thank you, Dark Horse. I appreciate it. I just want to give you guys a forum where, because Gramps runs Fox and, streams Fox News, and he also streams One America News. So what's on the screen is just that, news, and I love it. But what I want this channel to grow into eventually is I'm going to do specific topic pieces, but more importantly, what you guys say down here, I will say out loud to the whole live stream and try to get everyone talking about important issues. That's why I'm doing this. Ha ha ha, dropped your phone. Yeah, it hit me right in the nuts like it does every day. We are here to support you. Yep, thank you very, very much. For some reason, gaming mode causes my desktop screen to flicker. Odd. You're going to have to talk to a computer expert, of which I am not. Exodus. No sweat. Don't try anymore. Call me Fleeber. Rick Hacker, for all intents and purposes, is dead. Well, no, I like the term Rick Hacker because I love hackers. Unless it's me because I smoke too much and I'm like hacking up a lung. That's not the kind of hacker I like, but I like computer hackers. I think they're very useful when used in the proper fashion. That's cool. Exodus says Lurkbat is. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's so your actual name is Hacker? Like your last name, like on your driver's license? Rick Hacker. That's fucking badass, dude. What a cool name. My real name is Jason Beliveau. How much does that roll off the tongue? It does not. Interesting. Yeah, it's fucking sweet. I just lost another viewer. Maybe we'll get like 3 or 4 more, 8 more. And then we'll start covering the news. I didn't see anything monumental happen in scanning my various news sources today. Did anyone see anything big happen today that you want to address in the chat with all 4 of us watching? 1 channel owner and 3 people. I bet we get up to 12. That's my prediction. Is there any Hillary news? Is there any talk about on the dark web about indictments coming soon for pedophile Clinton and pedophile Podesta? I know Sneaky Feinstein is in trouble now, says Exodus. That is fantastic. I couldn't possibly use the word sneaky to describe Dianne Feinstein. When I look at her face, I get physically sick. There's something else going on with Dianne Feinstein. Maybe she can be sneaky in the background, you know, like, but there's just, she's a demon in a skin suit. Not as bad as Hillary, but definitely a demon Illuminati piece of shit. And Feinstein can go to hell. I know Sneaky, China is no longer buying U.S. treasuries. Yes, I did hear that, Rick Hacker. Yes, I did hear that. Is that not interesting? Could this be a move for China to fully make their push to make the yuan the world reserve currency and become a at least 51% dominant force with all the international bankers? Because that's interesting, huh? Because if you're going to invest in yourself and you're trying to take something over, first you divest in your competition and then you try to take over. I like that nickname Trump assigned to her. What, did he call her Sneaky Feinstein, Exodus? I missed that. Or I forgot about it. Too much weed. Haven't seen anything definite, but I do know they're... Oh yeah, the sealed indictments. Once all that comes out, it's going to be fireworks. Big deal, correct. Big deal, correct. Says Rick Hacker, a.k.a. Fleeber. White House says no to DACA deal if it doesn't include a wall. I did see that. I knew that was going to happen. So although that is big news because I kind of predicted it, in my brain it wasn't processing as like a lead story. Fiat currency is going to get hit. Correct. That's why everyone's... damn it. Number 2. That one didn't hit me in the nuts, though. That's good. Yeah, but I haven't seen... See, here's what a lot of people don't know, though. Rick Hacker Fleeber. In terms of, you know, fiat currency is going down. What's very strange is that a lot of folks watching, thank you guys very much. Thanks for coming over. What a lot of folks don't know about about the American dollar. It is still the world's reserve currency, and also there's a very interesting fact that yes, we did all that shit with Germany, and you know they couldn't find the gold back in the Nixon era, and no one could account for it, and allegedly Fort Knox was empty. But what they never talk about is that the largest gold reserves, you know, mineable gold, are actually in Alaska, which is a state of the United States, obviously. You know, that's where you can see Russia from your house, Alaska. And we have so much goddamn gold, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what all the, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and you see these cryptos coming up. One of my, I would say, influences, idols, he's actually a couple years younger than me. It's hard to call someone younger than you an idol, but I mention him all the time. David Seaman, he covers Pizzagate and cryptocurrency. 5 watching. Thank you guys. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. We're talking Alaskan gold and the, 6 watching. Hey, what up? Thanks for coming over. We're currently discussing the Chinese yuan versus the US dollar, fiat status, etc., etc. Got a like, too. Thank you. Whoever hit that like button, that's awesome. I don't care about likes. I just want you guys to learn about the New World Order. That's it. But thank you if you want to hit like. Awesome. I love who doesn't love, you know, someone liking what you do. See if some of the newcomers are talking here. Fiat currency is going to get hit. I think fiat currency is going to be destroyed. So in that long rant that I just said, Fleeber, aka Rick Hacker, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know what the reset is going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be a digital, worldwide, New World Order, biblical, Mark of the Beast currency. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I could see it going in so many different directions. Did you hear about the president of Bitcoin Exchange getting kidnapped by dudes in masked driving black vehicles? No, I did not hear one iota of information about that. And if that happened, that is going to probably take over my live streaming channel and my personal research. Because if that happened, that's one of the biggest fucking stories of the last century. If that would be huge. I just haven't heard about it. 5 watching. Damn it, lost a viewer. That's okay. Saw some article about developer of Bitcoin alternative, maybe, yeah, Litecoin is their alternative, correct. That mysteriously dumped all of his stock. That's interesting, too. Maybe they're attacking Bitcoin at multiple angles because they fear a decentralized digital currency that actually has some merit. Rick Hacker, aka Fleeber, posts. And for those of you who don't know, the reason I keep saying Fleeber, aka Rick Hacker, my channel banned Rick Hacker for some reason, and I can't figure out how to fix it until I talk to Gramps. And since Fleeber is so cool, he has another account and he comes here under that name. But Fleeber is Rick Hacker, and Rick Hacker is our friend. The latest on President Donald Trump, Congress and immigration, all times local. Yeah, I'll catch up with some Washington comments. Oh, fuck. After I'm streaming, I'll do a little bit of reading before the second show, which will probably happen around 8:30 tonight, Eastern. 3:35 p.m. 6 senators say that they've reached a bipartisan agreement to protect hundreds of thousands of young immigrants from deportation and strengthen border security. Yeah. I've been following that. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of DACA, but if it takes a compromise from the president and our government in order to get that fucking wall up, and not just a wall, but a cyber wall, a digital wall, an airborne wall, any kind of wall to stop the, ridiculous flood, I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it. Also read something in Q discussions, Q I didn't follow today either, that Bitcoin may be involved in laundering dirty elite money. Maybe the kidnapper was government spooks. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into this. Another thing on my list. It's fucked up. Yeah, that is fucked up. That's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy about all these stories, is if any of them have like 2% truth in them. I mean, that's a fucking bombshell. Let alone if they're 100% true. Here's what JB, aka Jason, wants to see. What I want to see is one high-level Pizzagate arrest happen, because I think all of these, you know, they've all blackmailed each other. The CIA is the FBI blackmailed, and vice versa. You know, all the politicians have dirt on Hillary, and Hillary has dirt on them. All the pedophilia fucking bullshit. And if they're not pizza pedos, then, you know, they're probably using drugs on camera, or doing something on camera, cheating on their wife or husband on camera. And they just get totally blackmailed and just do the bidding of the New World Order like little fucking pawns. It's disgusting. It's crazy. I want to see something like a real indictment comes down from the Department of Justice and limp-wristed little Jeffy Sessions, who is not impressing me. I loved him during the campaign, but he's not impressing me, not going after these pedophiles, bankers, and the folks who did 9/11, which is not Muslims, by the way. He's very much disappointing me. Lost a viewer. Damn it. I must have said something someone didn't like. He's all talk. Exodus knows. Exodus is paying attention. Yeah, I agree, Exodus. Very disappointed in Jeff Sessions. Very disappointed. I mean, if I took someone who has never heard the word Pizzagate or Pedogate, and someone who believes that Osama bin Laden knocked down the World Trade Center, and if someone who believes that Sandy Hook happened, and I took that person, they could be young, they could be old, man, woman, and I sat them down and I showed them 1 hour of my material on how real this global and governmental pedophile ring is. If they can't understand it, it's simply because they're in denial and they don't want to understand it. That's what would be going on there. That's what would be going on there. Gained one too. Hey, JB. What up, HD? How you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you. I go back and forth on my trust of Sessions. Q says we're supposed to trust Sessions, and Ray says 1992 Dark Horse. Yeah, I'm okay with that, and I listen to everything Q says, and he's given out a lot of credible information in advance, so he obviously has some connections somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. I got my eye on Sessions. And I've heard the whole reverse theory where Sessions is doing a big, like, Fugazi fake, you know, pretending like he's not doing something, but he's feverishly working behind the scenes. I don't know, and there's no way I could know. I don't have a security clearance. HD. Ecuador issues Julian Assange a passport, and he plans to leave London safely. I did hear that as well. Rick. My buddy Rick. Fire the cameraman. No, the cameraman is my fucking steering wheel. The cameraman is my steering wheel, and my personal trainer is Mini Wines. So you tell me why my streams are a disaster. Fire the steering wheel. Yeah, no, maybe I could have the first Toyota Corolla that has installed, you know, the gears and the stick things instead of a fucking steering wheel. That'd be cool. Or maybe I can just drive the car with my mind. Like it's 2099. I don't think Trump will pardon Flynn. I've heard so many conflicting stories about what happened with Michael Flynn, Exodus behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on with that. There's just too much confliction. There's so much going on. So much going on. Speaking of your car, no more crazy kids smashing into it. Nah, that little bitch was very apologetic, and he had Justin Bieber hair, and there was no lasting damage, so I forgive him. Steampunk. I don't know what that means. Like what's happening with McMaster's. What's happening with McMaster? I hear a lot of folks in my research community. 7 watching. Thanks for coming, y'all. 3 likes. Wow, fucking hell yeah. Ohio man from Rick Hacker Fleeber. Ohio man indicted for creating malware to spy on Americans for 13 years. Well, I'm sure that's a real story, but they're probably just prepping the public for what's been going on since the 60s. If people don't think we haven't had something like the worldwide internet since like the 30s or 40s, you are not paying attention. I think fake news spreading about him. About Flynn, Exodus? Did Trump sell out Bannon, or did Bannon sell out Trump? I liked Bannon. I like Bannon too. I have no idea what happened there. Hold on, let me go back to Exodus's question. I think fake news spreading about him. Yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention, to be honest with you, Exodus, to, believe it or not, and this might seem like heresy, given how I helped Trump get elected and I pay so much attention to the news, but even now, I don't pay a lot of attention to his cabinet. Like, I'm not following every time, you know, Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, like, you know, gets her hair restyled. I'm not following a lot of his cabinet because I'm still at the core of my research, Pizzagate, Sandy Hook, 9/11. Not in that order necessarily. So, I don't know what's going on with McMaster's. I'll look into it though. I'll see what up. Something obviously flew under my radar there. Lost a viewer, gained a viewer. Wow, this is very exciting. It's like a chat roller coaster. The Intel CPU hack / backdoor. Been there for 20 years. You know the government was using it. The government designed it. Of course they were using it. If the government could know, if the deep state Illuminati government could know the amount of fractional milligrams of dirt under your fingernails, they would want to know it. And they do want to know it. Malware name equals fruit fly. I'm going to look into that. Thank you, Fleeber Rick Hacker. I trust Gramps too. I love Gramps. Have heard theories about that Bannon-Trump feud is simply an act to snag swampers in a trap. I don't know if I believe that, though. Yes, I've heard a lot of people talking about that. I don't know if I believe it either, Dark Horse, but I have heard that from multiple centers of research. HD says, Dark Horse, I hope so. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Love Gramps. So do I. Gramps inspired me to do this. So basically, Gramps inspired me to annoy you all. Hey, come to my fucking stream. I'll just sit in my car and yell about stuff. Hard to know what to believe anymore. That's their plan. Correct. First you confuse, then you divide, then you conquer. Confusion is the first step. Too much information is almost as bad as, or probably as bad as not enough information. A lot of the diseases were created by CDC. I would say 99% of diseases, and this has been an area of research of mine in the past, I would say 99% of diseases in some way have been manufactured. In some way. That could be allowing something to go untreated for so long or mistreating it in order to make viruses stronger and antibiotic resistant. Yeah, and Exodus, if you just look at the name of the agency, it's not the CDE, the Center of Disease Elimination. I mean, these Illuminati fucks put everything in your face. It's not the Center of Disease Elimination. It's not the Center of Disease Eradication. It's not the Center of Disease War on Cancer Department. It's the Center of Disease Control. Pay attention to your words, folks. The Center of Disease Control. They want to control diseases. South Korea readies ban on cryptocurrency trading. Police and tax agency raid exchanges. Interesting. Wow. See, even if my live streams annoy you guys, if I get 5 or 6 of you here for a few minutes a day, and you come over and just give me all these, like, news items that even I miss, and I'm not saying, like, I'm great, I'm just saying all I do is research news all day, even on the weekends, and all of the stories that you guys have mentioned, I missed. Or I heard about them and didn't research them deeply, which is probably more unacceptable than missing them. Six watching, 3 likes. That's a good ratio. I like that. Half the people who are watching like what they see. It's like when I walk into a bar in a nice suit. Half the women like what they see. As long as they're 5'4" or under. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Da 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 da. Good question. Dark Horse says good question. Rick Hacker Fleeber says burritos. I love burritos. I love all forms of burritos. I like Chipotle burritos. I like shitty Taco Bell burritos. I like burritos that I've made myself. I like fancy Mexican restaurant, like really nice pulled pork or pulled chicken burritos. And I even like those frozen Tina's burritos too. Those shitty ones that cost 59 cents. You just microwave them for a minute and you get a face full of, you know, burned roof of your mouth and you're stoned off your ass. I even like those ones. Swedish meatballs. Hell yeah, Exodus. Are you making them your own or are you going shopping at IKEA? Me too, dude. Yeah. Rick Hacker knows. I prefer homemade burritos. Yeah, well, homemade everything is usually really good. The only thing that I like that I've never made at home is sushi. Everything else I've made at home at least once and done a pretty good job. I have no clue what I'm going to eat. Totally didn't plan anything, so I'll probably end up breaking open a jar of homemade tomato soup. Homemade tomato soup. Fuck yeah. And if it's jarred, that means you know how to can it or pasteurize. Yeah, badass, dude. No, I would say do that. Dark Horse, that sounds really good. I love tomato soup. What kind of tomatoes do you use to make a homemade tomato soup? Do you buy them canned, or are they like Roma tomatoes, or how the fuck does that work? I just have no clue. I've never made a tomato soup. Yo, JB just stopped by to say hi. Good job. See ya. Chat soon. Thank you, Fast Track. Fast Track made a portrait of me. Digitally. Fast Track is really cool. We love the Fast Track. Come by anytime, man. Come by anytime. I just do this, you know, to learn from you guys, and, you know, it's cool. We're talking about food right now. That's actually now that I think of it, I mean, I like weird stuff like grilled octopus, chilled salad, and you know, like frisee with like a weird vinaigrette. But I also love tomato soup and a grilled cheese. There's really nothing better than that, I'll tell you. Really nothing better. We shop at Meijer's. I have no idea what that is. I have no clue what I'm gonna eat. Oh, I already went through. Oh, shit, sorry. Yo, JB. Yeah, that was Fast Track. Frankly, I use any tomato, but the Romas will give you a thicker soup. Yes, they're very meaty. I don't care, though, because I make mine with real cream, and that thickens it up. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I actually don't put cream in tomato soup, and I'm not sure why, because I have in the past, and I like it. I just haven't done it in decades. But it's really good. I like to put fresh grated Pecorino Romano cheese on top of tomato soup. Float it on top, and since it's the aged cheese, it doesn't like dissolve right away, so you can monitor your spoonfuls of cheese, and it's really good. Love that too. Hell yeah. Dark Horse knows. Dark Horse must have some either Italian blood or Italian inclinations within him. I have zero Italian blood, but I have, culinarily speaking, you know, the stuff that goes into my face. I really like what the Italians have done over the millennia. They've invented a lot of good shit. I have pasta twice a week and I don't even get fat. Rick's Commodity Whisper. Oil to $80 a barrel soon. I don't know what oil was at yesterday or last week, 2 weeks ago. I know that my gas prices at the pump are relatively low. I'm fine with $2.43 a gallon. I think that's fair. English mom, German dad, I just love to eat too much. There's no such thing as loving to eat too much. There's such a thing as eating too much, but there's no such thing as loving to eat too much, I don't think. I mean, unless you're like an 800-pound psycho in a bed for 10 years, then, you know, something's going on. Something's going on. Better than, well, I mean, not that extreme, but it's certainly better than anorexic tendencies. I dated an anorexic off and on for 2.5 years. It was not fun. Not fun at all. No, thank God, haven't reached 800 pounds. Well, that's good. 800 pounds, your thumbs wouldn't be able to type right now. Khazarians must be worse than Muslims. Well, the Khazarians made the Muslim problem. That's another video, Exodus, but I can help explain that. Archie, what up? Archie's in the house. I finally got a moderator. Not that I need one. JB, yo, buddy. What up, Archie? How are you? What's going on? When I said I don't need a moderator, I don't mean I don't need Archie here. I mean, I don't think my channel is ever going to be big enough for trolls to be a significant threat. I just made some of you guys mods to prove to myself that I am the all-powerful owner of a channel. And, you know, some of the guys that recommended me for mods, I made, you know, just one of those things. I'll make you all mods for the fuck I care. Archie says Exodus. Hiya. Yeah, Exodus is here too. I can log into my other account if you want. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Exodus. Archie Bunker, don't ban me, bro. Yeah, Archie, maybe you could help answer this too. I don't know what the hell is going on. I was going to ask Gramps the next time he pops into his channel or comes into mine, or if you can email him for me or something, but... And this is directed, this question is for Archie. Fleeber is Rick Hacker, good friend, great chatter. And the Rick Hacker account is blocked on my live stream. And I didn't do it. Unless in my pocket and I was drunk or something happened. But he's blocked and I can't figure out how to fix it. Sure hope oil doesn't go that high. I was paying oh shit, 207 is awesome. 2 weeks ago, now 225. That's still not bad if you think about it. I remember paying $5 gas back in... Sorry, y'all. I just got a phone call. Sorry about that. You know what I did is I just shut off the phone call because it's from my massage therapist, and I don't know why they're bugging the fuck out of me right now. Obama wanted to buy scumbag oil. Folks, we don't even need oil anymore. We've had free energy Tesla technology since the 50s. This whole oil thing is garbage. You have to go into your settings, JB, and unblock Rick. Only channel... Yeah, I went into my settings. There's nothing in there about block, unblock. There's nothing in there about that shit. That's the problem. It's like it should be really easy. I would think gas prices would be going down now that the United States is pumping at the highest capacity ever. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff going on with the international banks and, you know, a lot of dark shit that we don't see. I see some of it, and, yeah, I'd comment more on oil, but it's, again, that's just not... I'm 9/11 Sandy Hook Pizzagate. I don't know about, you know, international commodities and crypto and oil prices up and down and global influence with oil and all that. It's not something I've gotten into, and I don't like to comment on things that I'm not semi-expert or full expert in. What about aliens, Exodus? There are illegal aliens from other countries that are human. There are extraterrestrials from other worlds, other galaxies, and there are also interdimensionals from other dimensions within the kaleidoscope of the multiverse. It all can be classified as aliens. I don't do coke. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I'm not trying to be weird. I can't, it won't stop. Maybe I should just cut off my nose to spite my face or something. From what I read into the Bible, they're the sons of God, the ones politicians say they see. Correct. Not all of them, but yes, Exodus, absolutely. OPEC is committing to lowering output. That's interesting. Lower output, prices go up. OPEC is all Illuminati. Four likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rick says, yep. Hi, JB. Maybe you are getting a cold... No, not inside my nose. Like, like my nose is just itchy. It's like, it's insane. Hi, Miss Lucy. Thank you for coming. Maybe you're getting a cold. Emergency is good to take. Yes, every time I get a cold, I take Emergency. Emergency is one of the best tasting citrus things on the planet. Venezuela is hurting because we won't buy their oil. Yeah, Exodus, there's something strategic going on behind the scenes there. Again, I hate to keep saying, yeah, probably dry weather, and my ridiculously dry, powder plaster-filled work environment for 40 to 60 hours a week. I don't know what it is. It's just weird that it would only be I just keep scratching my nose. It's not my forehead, it's not my chin, it's not my balls, it's none of that. It's just my nose. Weird. Hi, Archie and everyone. Miss Lucy, the eternal diplomat. Saying hi to everyone. Oh, yeah, sorry. See, I have no social filter, so I say stuff like that. Yeah. Women don't know the problem of the undercarriage of a man when it gets a little, you know, itchy. It's not good. Weather crazy going from 60 to 20 tonight. Oh, shit. That's bad. If it goes from 60 to 20, people are gonna get sick. It's okay, you are tame compared to some. Yes, and also I want to do a good job as a streamer channel owner. Bill Clayton back in the house. What up, Bill? Hey, thank you. Bill Clayton is the, I believe, coiner of the term libfuckwipes, which is the best term to describe that ilk. They make me sick. And wet fog will freeze. Oh shit, that sounds bad. Imagine if it was really, really foggy and then a cold snap came and the air froze. I mean, I know that's a psychotic thought, but I just... Libfuckwipe, tell all your friends. I don't have a lot of friends, man. Maybe I'll tell my roommate and his cat. Alright, I am going to surgically remove my nose on camera tonight. This is getting ridiculous. Come on. Nah. Frozen Air Force shield. Yeah, that'd be fucked up, huh? Can you imagine that? Do you still have your baby bottle for them, Archie Bunker? Archie, you still got a baby bottle for those pricks? I'm such a psycho, I've probably watched the video, not so much recently, but I've probably watched, if you go on YouTube and type montage of Hillary supporters crying, or liberals crying montage after our best president ever won, I've probably watched it 50 times. 50. Not 21, not 8. 50. Probably more. Probably more. I never get sick of it, ever. Because I was treated like... I'm from Boston, so being a hardcore Trump supporter in Boston, I was abused and lost 40 friends on Facebook and got made fun of at bars and almost got in a few fights. Definitely got in massive fights with my parents, who are both hardcore Democrats. And I'm not a Republican. I'm a conspiratorian, as I say. Brand new party. Brand new party, one member, because I invented it. You guys are all welcome, though. Hardcore deplorable, yeah, JB. Yeah, I am also a deplorable. Interchangeable. I'm a deplorable conspiratorian. And when Hillary lost, and all those fucks started freaking out on Facebook, which I've largely quit, by the way, the feeling was, it was like a drug that you could never take. It was just amazing. Could be something in the air vents at your work, JB. Yeah, Miss Lucy, something's going on. Something's going on. Either that or I need one of those, like, skin exfoliations or some garbage. That beer looks kind of clear. No, I have beers in my car, too, but this is just shit wine. I'll have a beer later. And when I drink on camera in my car, I'm not driving anywhere. So I'm not, like, drinking and driving and live streaming. I just, for those of you who don't know, the reason that I like to live stream... The reason that I like to live stream in my car is I have a roommate. Our apartment's not that big. And he said, dude, do your live stream inside. I don't care. It's not going to bother me. But it just feels weird because... I know that my voice carries, and I know that he can hear what I'm talking, and it's just awkward, and I just like to do it out here. It's just better. Deplorable conservative. Hell yeah, Archie. Very nice. I lean conservative. Darker beer. No, actually, even my beer is pretty light, but it's very strong in alcohol. It's Golden Monkey by Victory Brewing Company. Exodus, love it, dude. Archie, please. Rick Hacker, Fleeber, wink. Fleeber, smile from Archie. Trumplican, Exodus wins. Yes, I am a Trumplican conspiratorian who leans conservative on most issues. I bet you, a lot of you guys are the same. I like a lot of liberal ideas. I liked a lot of Bernie Sanders ideas. I like the idea of free education. I just don't think that Sanders had the, meat and potatoes platform that would be able to pay for it without fucking taxing us all 75% or more. Bernie Sanders was not a evil person like Hillary, who's not even a person. She's... What a lot of people don't know about Hillary Clinton, or those who do know this, either saw me say it or they think it's a joke. Hillary Clinton is the highest level satanic, female Masonic, yes, there are female Masons, believe it or not, in the darker orders, not the public little, oh, my uncle's a Freemason. No, not them. The ones that do 9/11 and shit like that. Hillary Clinton is the highest level female satanic Masonic witch in the Northern Hemisphere, who was brought to a small house. You're not going to hear this anywhere else, folks. Who was brought to a small house in Boston, and I live in Quincy. I just lost 3 viewers. I just gained 1 back. All right, because I'm starting to get into the weird stuff. Who was brought as a child, and I believe the age was 8. Was brought to a convent in Boston when she was 8 years old, and was forced to participate in a live child sacrifice, human sacrifice, and was forced to drink blood and eat human flesh. And what that does when you're an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old or even a 10-year-old, before this is all fully formed, what it does is it actually, even if you're like a psychopath or a born sociopath or something, which I can neither confirm or deny she was, what happens to a human being when you're forced to go through that is it actually fractures your psyche. And when it's really bad, what ends up happening is your psyche is fractured to a degree that it opens up an interdimensional conduit in order for that person to be controlled and avatared like a video game by interdimensional demonic entities. That's what Hillary Clinton is. Did you guys follow me there? Everything I just said is 100% correct. It's not imaginary. It's not science fiction. Pretty crazy, huh? Novus in the house. What up, Novus? Damn it. Hold on a second, guys. I dropped my lighter under my seat. I suck at this streaming thing. I'm so unprofessional. It's like amazing my level of unprofessionality, and yet you guys are still here. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ. Never a dull moment on a JB stream, right? Lost 3 viewers. Sorry. I must be sucking. Hold on, let me get some of your comments. Trumplican Exodus wins. Free the weed. Yes, HD Pursuit. God damn it, free the weed, Trump. And fuck you, little Jeffy Sessions, who won't bust satanic pedophiles, but you want to ban weed everywhere. What the hell's wrong with you? Go to hell, Jeff Sessions. I'm not a fan. I was, but I'm not now. I absolutely agree with you. Why do you think she never gets indicted? My views on that, Bill Clayton, I'm assuming you're talking to me. If you're not, I'm sorry. But my views on that are, I think in one way, shape, or form she will. But I just don't see the path right now, because you have to understand, the United States, excuse me, was set up long ago, obviously, by, British aristocracy and this and that. And they never wanted us to be a free, and this is a long conversation, but to answer Bill's question about Hillary, she's too powerful, at least right now. At least the way society and government is currently structured. And that's a sad commentary on our civilization. Novus says, Order of the Eastern Star, JB. Yes, something you've been talking about for a long time and I've been meaning to get into. It's just there's so much other shit. Archie does the Novus tag. Novus does the Novus tag. Rick Hackard Fleeber does the Novus tag. That's his signature. OES equals Order of the Eastern Star. You are correct, JB. Excellent. LOL, hate chasing lighters. Yeah, it fell under my seat, and they don't exactly make cars, reach around friendly these days. Not these little compact tuna can pieces of garbage. Dipshittery, I hope that's not describing my stream. Archie says LOL. Fleeber, ha ha ha. Fleeber, this guy. This guy on the screen? Hope it's not me. We love you, JB, no matter what. Thank you, Dark Horse. I love all you guys, too. And even if I never stream again, I'll always be in, Gramps and, flooding his chat room with my conspiracies. Weed going legal. Weed going legal so they start the war on opioids that doctors started. Correct. Opioids are evil. Opioids are evil. Jesuit order and their extreme oath. Read up. Yes, if you don't have an exquisite and in-depth knowledge about who and what the Jesuits are, then you're never going to understand what's going on in modern society. Agent 2000, is this your first time here? 2000 Caveman's in the house. You might have been here before, I just don't remember. Super cool, welcome, thank you. Thanks for coming. They need a war on something. 2 billion for less than 0.001% of the population. Yeah, sorry, Agent, I forgot. I fucking smoke weed a lot, and, that's one of the side effects. I forget shit. Not that you're forgettable. Welcome, Agent 2000 Caveman. Thank you for coming to a JB live stream, where I just rant about the comments that you guys make with my face on a camera. In a car, smoking cigarettes. That's my platform, right now. It's gonna get better, but this is what it is now. Pretty boring. I think Novus said something about my lighter. What was that? It will take everyone a while to understand the order, JB. Well, there are many orders, Novus. You know that. Congrats on stream. Good job. Thank you, Caveman. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just decided to start doing it one day. You know why I started streaming? It just dawned on me right now. I kind of knew this in like a subconscious, like, salad in my brain of all the different reasons. Because out of the population, very few people decide to live stream and especially want to put, their face on camera and talk to folks they have never met and probably never will in person and have brunch with or whatever, like over the internet or over the entire world. It's like, why do folks do this? The whole reason that I started doing it is we can't have too much coverage, even if it's just me with 8 people, 9 people now, thank you, watching. We can't have too much coverage and too many eyes on the deep state. If they want to put their all-seeing eye on the back of their fake, fucking, flimsy, false, quote-unquote piece of shit dollar, then I'm going to live stream for 7 people and yell about all the crimes they've committed. And if I do it, I hope 100,000 others are doing it just in my state. And millions around the country, so everyone starts to wake up. And that doesn't mean listen to what I say as like a religion or what I say is the truth. I just give you my truth, and you make your own opinions, and we have feedback and discourse, and only good things can come from that. Second time here. Yes, Agent. Sorry I forgot you. Thank you for coming back. Cheers, Fleeber. I'm gonna open up a beer. I know it's gonna look a little weird. I am gonna open up one of my beers in my car. I'm gonna drink it, but I'm not gonna be driving anywhere, you know? So, just get used to me being a fucking weirdo, okay? Jesuit order has structured far earlier than Diaspora. See, Novus, you're one of the smartest chatters I've ever met. If you weren't such a psycho on the other channels sometimes, I mean, you'd probably be a mod in every channel if you just stuck to, you know, your stuff, which is very similar to my research. But, like, sometimes you go crazy and you piss people off. Harley Girl's here. What up, Harley? Thank you. Goes back to the armpit of Orion, Saturnalian Brotherhood. Yes, a lot of stuff going on there. BOS equals Brotherhood of the Snake. Yeah, I'm familiar with all that stuff. I just haven't got deep into it. You cannot be a true disciple of Satan without knowing God is real. Correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Bill Clayton. There's no dark without the light, and there's no light without the dark. It's just competing forces. I keep seeing these numbers fluctuate. It's like 6, and then I get all depressed. And then it's like 9, and I'm like, oh, sweet. And then it keeps, like, changing. I wonder if people are going, like, from me to Gramps, and going back and forth and being like, what's more interesting? Oh, Gramps is running Fox. I'm going to go to JB. Oh, JB's talking like a psycho. I'm going to go back to Gramps. I don't know what this fucking streaming thing is. A donut without a hole is a Danish. That's funny. Yeah. But not all donuts have fillings, but all Danishes have fillings, right? Pick me a winner. Everyone who comes to my channel is a winner, period. See, my nose is still, like, itchy. This is insane. You know, I wish my nose was fucked up from doing, like, a couple nice, sharp lines of blow like I did, what am I, 33? So 23, like I did 14 years ago. Cocaine is fucking fun, folks. Don't tell your kids that, but it's fun. Just don't get addicted. Harley Girl gives everyone a donut. Who's going to grab it first? B, we need to get you streaming with David Seaman. That would be literally the honor of my life. David Seaman is 2 years younger than I am. I've been talking about many, but not all, of the things that he's been talking about for a lot longer than him. But he started live streaming about a year ago. And I've never live streamed until like a week and a half ago. David Seaman is a god in this. He doesn't do a lot of 9/11. He doesn't do a lot of Sandy Hook. David Seaman has attached his name to Pizzagate. And I've taken on Pizzagate a bit, but I want to give him that platform. If David Seaman and I got together and did like an hour live stream, it would be conspiracy porn, the likes of which the internet has probably never seen. And I don't say that sarcastically or facetiously. Also, Cliff High. I'd love to talk to Cliff High. Cliff High, the futurist. Cliff High, for those of you who are not familiar, is he's an older individual. Certainly not in the same age group as Seaman and myself. But over the years, over the last at least 20 years, him and his team have developed a project called the WebBot. It's a really, really brilliant program. What it does is they release these little programs called spiders. That's what they refer to them as. And they comb the entire internet communication lexicon, and through the words that are used by everyone talking everywhere, not just Google searches, not just comments on Facebook, everything, looks at everything. And what these programs do is actually develop, cultivate, and then, you know, make algorithms that actually project future events. And he's like 75% accurate. It's surreal. It's surreal. Cliff High is fantastic. halfpasthuman.com for Cliff High, by the way. halfpasthuman.com. Oh, wow, that should be interesting. Oh. I'm not paying attention, guys. Sorry, hold on. There's Harley's Donut. Get you streaming with David Seaman, says Novus. Yep. Also Cliff High. Yep. He's a brilliant creative mind. Yep. Him and his team. It wasn't just him. Novus. Tonight, Tucker is supposed to talk UFO. Alright, I'm going to have to watch that. Oh, wow, that should be interesting. Yeah. UFO is very real, not imaginary. I've never seen, I've never had a hardcore sighting. But I understand cinematography and video tricks and, you know, these things to enough of a degree to realize that a lot of these sightings and the, you know, hundreds of years of reports, thousands of years, if you look at, you know, cave drawings, etc., are very real, not imaginary, not figments of our imagination. But what a lot of people need to know is that I would say it's probably 60-40 in terms of what folks see in the sky, percentage split. I think 60% are ours and 40% are theirs. And no one really knows who they are. I have my ideas, but we'll leave individuals up to decide that for themselves. Until they land on the White House lawn, which hopefully they will. I mean, Trump is... The aliens would get great... The extraterrestrials would get along great with Trump. Look at our president. He is the most psychotic hair I've ever seen. He doesn't care about being a politician, yet somehow ends up running the country and is going to go down as the best president in United States history. Of course they would meet with him. And hopefully openly. I'd love to see it. Even if they have to be sealed in, like, you know, little, like, giant, like, body-sized, well, I guess most of, if they're grays or whatever, they're a lot, like, smaller than us. You know, child-sized, like, impenetrable capsules so they don't give the president a disease from Alpha Centauri or some shit. But aside from that, meet with them. Stick a mic in them bitches. Yeah, Harley, that's one of my favorite ones. I forgot I can't type when I'm live streaming. Fuck. Oh, wait, maybe I can. No, I can't. Hope he turns out to be the greatest, but Reagan is hard to top. I was too young for Reagan, but I've done a lot of research, and he's very close early on. I will tell you that. HD Pursuit. At least in my experience. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just saying that's my opinion. Young puppy. I'm not a young puppy. I'm 33. I'm a broken down piece of shit. I just have a lot of energy. I'm like Trump. I am like Trump. I have a ton of fucking energy. I was thinking that as well, HD. Yeah, no, I agree. From everything I've studied about Ronald Reagan, very, very similar to Trump. Didn't want to run. Got pissed off at the direction that the country was going. Jumped in and used his charisma to fucking make it all the way to the top. And did a really, really decent job. And also, just like Trump, there's a little cliche that gets thrown around called Reagan Democrats. I think there are a lot of Trump Democrats. Rolling on the floor laughing. Hopefully I said something funny. HD Pursuit, ROFL. Mainstream hated Reagan at first, just like Trump. Correct. Lot of similarities, Bill. Carter was killing USA like Obama. Jimmy Carter, I have done a little bit of research on, and I can offer this opinion. He was placed in there because he was basically going to be a limp-wristed bitch. So he was New World Order, but not hardcore evil New World Order like Hillary. But they put him in there because they were like, all right, this is our best chance. We're going to use the Democrats this election season. This is the Illuminati talking right now behind the scenes. And they go, well, this other one is extremely unpopular, but this little cotton farming guy, Jimmy Carter, is, you know, has appeal to the masses. So we'll put him in, and he's a limp-wristed bitch like Jeff Sessions. And he'll do whatever we say. And that's what caused Reagan. That's what caused Carter. Reagan was awesome. Harley Girl remembers. I do not, because I wasn't really... You don't really start thinking until you're like 6, I think. Unless you're one of those savant geniuses. Carter was New World Order puppet. Hillary is New World Order warrior. Whoa! Quote of the day, and that should be a t-shirt. That should be a t-shirt and a hat. Everyone pay attention to that. Bill Clayton. Carter was New World Order puppet. Hillary is New World Order warrior. I couldn't have said it better myself. I could not have said it better myself. Carter was peanuts. Yeah, he... Oh, what did I say? Cotton? Yeah, he did peanuts. Fucking same thing. I'm a little peanut boy from the South. I'm gonna be the leader of the free world. Fuck you. You're just taking orders from the Jesuit Illuminati filth. Carter can go to hell. Is Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy Carter's still alive. Reagan is not. I wish he was. Even if Reagan was like 102 and senile, I'd have him in the White House giving Trump advice, to be honest with you. Seven watching, 5 likes. 6 watching, 5 likes. Wow. I am pissing viewers away. Thank y'all who have stayed here. Do you think Trump is bending to rhinos to get things passed? Yes, on the surface, but we have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Trump is a man of convictions. It's Trump's way or the highway. He's the president of the United States, so he knows all about deflection. He knows all about media ruse. He knows all about all the social tactics. He's a social media master. He's put people in place to, you know, handle certain areas of his interactions with various others, and then he makes the, excuse me, and then he makes the ultimate call. So let me make a definitive answer. I think he'll bend a little bit, HD Pursuit, yes. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Twitter engineers admitting that they deliberately censor conservative opinions and are implementing a way of relegating quote-unquote shitty people so their content is shadow banned. Oh yeah, Twitter is about as free as black slaves in the 1812s. Harley Girl's looking up. Harley Girl's looking up again. Yeah, I mean, even for someone like me who's a hardcore researcher, this 24-hour internet news cycle, which I love, by the way, that's what woke a lot of people up. If YouTube didn't exist, no one would know about 9/11. And everyone would think 26 people died at Sandy Hook. But we got YouTube. But the 24-hour media cycle combined with YouTube and all this stuff, it's like every day it's like navigating an intellectual hurricane. It's crazy. How much wall will 80 billion buy? I think 80 billion would buy a tremendous amount of wall. Is that a pizza or the all-seeing eye? Or a volcano? Or a party hat? Harley, what is that? My vision sucks. Is that a slice of pizza? Oh, it's a pizza. Okay, cool. Yeah, Pizzagate. Fuck Pizzagate. I love pizza. I hate pedophiles. Smoke break. Be back later. Hell yeah, Bill. I'll join you. LOL, it's not pizza. What the fuck is that? Is it a pizza, a pyramid, a party hat, or an all-seeing eye? My iPhone and plus, you know, freaking blind. It's a volcano. Cool. We like volcanoes. Not volcanoes that destroy property and hurt people, but volcanoes are a natural phenomenon, and we like them. Or maybe that's a hidden compliment from Harley Girl that JB's live stream is a volcano of information. Maybe that's what she's trying to say. All right, back up to 7 watching. What up? 6 likes, 7 watching. We like that ratio. Volcanoes need love too. Yes. Volcanoes are people too. 7 likes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 7 watching, 7 likes. Very cool. This show is for you guys. I just try to, you know, I basically just talk about what you say and then get other people, you know, talking about it. From Fleeber, a.k.a. Rick Hacker, top Pentagon official to ISIS. Surrender or be shot in face, beaten to death. Good. Although we created ISIS, unfortunately, and that's another video. Harley Girl says, haha, hee hee. Gotta run, JB. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Or if you want to come back at around, I'm probably going to stream again around like 8:30, and I'll be super stoned. Take care, Dark Horse, says Archie. Wee! Says Rick Hacker. Fleeber. Fleeber with the wink. The flirtatious wink. 8 likes, 5 watching. Cool. So what that teaches me is that although not everybody can attend a live stream at all the same time, which is nature, everyone who does come here seems to like it, which is cool. I like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wish there was a dislike button, so later on when I stream when I'm fucking bonged off my ass, you guys could hit the dislike, because I'm going to be ranting about even more weird shit than I am here. Dark Horse says, I'd come back later, but I'm off grid and I don't have home internet. Well, good for you. That's better than coming to my live stream, is being able to manage and live a life and be off grid. Hell yeah. I don't know how to do that. I live in the concrete jungle. Everything is Wi-Fi. Everything is fucking cameras everywhere. It's just, Boston's a mess in terms of surveillance. Bongs help creativity. Yes. HD Pursuit is subtly communicating to me there. Be a better streamer. Be more creative and funny after you get stoned. Okay, I will try. Or at least that's how I took it. Agent Harley says, I'm in a union meeting and I'm a conservative. Nothing wrong with unions. See, that's why I hate this whole conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican. I mean, it's all bullshit. We all just want what's best for society, and we want to build it in the best vision of humanity. I don't like political, affiliations. I mean, I hate abortion, so I guess, what does that mean? I lean conservative? I know that there are some medically, and I am not going to allow the chat to get into an abortion conversation just because I mistakenly mentioned it in a public forum, but I don't know. I hate the idea of abortion. I know sometimes it's medically necessary, and it's very, very sad that that's a situation. But it is a situation, and as a society, we're going to have to deal with it. Nah, you're fine on wine. No, I'm definitely going to smoke some weed later for the second stream. Unions are legalized extortion. I was a local vice president. Correct, HD. You are right. You are right. I think employment should be treated just as private as any business selling a product to anyone. Because in the private sector, when your boss hires you, your boss is selling you a portion of their profit for your labor and or experience and or management and or all that stuff. It's just the same as any other consenting transaction. If I go buy a lollipop, I've hired that lollipop to go in my mouth. Does that make any sense? Agreed, HD. Agreed, HD. Archie and Harley are on board with that. And I'm on board as well. I like my lollipop analogy. Five watching, 8 likes. Wow, I'm just getting less and less popular by the minute, huh? So maybe we'll end this in 10 minutes, and then I'll take a nap, eat some food, wake up, smoke a little pot, and we'll do a JB Stoned live stream at 8:30, like I said. 4 watching. Wow, do I suck. Eight likes, though. Very cool. Very, very cool. Five watching. All right, numbers going back up. If all 5 of you have one friend and you get them over here, that makes 10. Oh, no, wait. No. I'm sorry, guys. I want to do some Obamacare math. So if 5 of you are watching, and if each of you have one friend and added them to come to my stream, then that means that everyone is a transvestite grapefruit. Sorry, I just wanted to get myself current. That was funnier than I'll ever get credit for. Four watching. Lost someone with that joke. That's okay. Who cares? 5 watching again. What up? So I found the best way to not let my stream end up like, dried gravy on a plate or something, is to ask you guys questions. So I'm going to start doing that. 6 watching. Thank you. Thank you. Geez, there's so much going on. All right, let's just, I mean, it's my stream. Let's just get right into my stuff. Who believes the official story of 9/11? Press 1. And who does Let's make it fair. Because I'm not here to dictate to anyone. Who believes the official story of 9/11? Press 1. Who has questions about it? Press 2. And who thinks it's the most ridiculous story in literally the history of humanity? Go ahead and press 3. Building 7 does not fit the story. All you need is Building 7, HD. That's all you need. From my side of the argument, that's all you need. Building 7. You can talk about Muslim, you can talk about conspiracy, you can talk about anything. All you need to know that 9/11 smells is Building 7. That's all you need. Novus. Complete rubbish. That's why I love the Novus. Even though he's been a pain in the ass, Novus is a friend, and Novus is very smart. And I think you're Asperger's too, right? We've talked about that. High-functioning autist. Yes. Oh, yeah. You went away for a while, so I kind of forgot. It could have been you or someone. I know it, yeah. Yep, autism sucks, but it's also a gift in a way. In many ways, actually. But it's also a curse in many ways, so it's, you know, like anything else in life. You gotta deal with the cards that you're handed. It's really fun in public, LOL, sometimes. For you, maybe all the time. For me, it's half treachery and dread and just total fear. And yes, the other half of the time, it's, you know, you can fuck with people and outsmart them and, you know, just basically make the Gen Pop. For those who don't know what the Gen Pop is, it's a condensed term for general population, you know, the sheeple, basically. I say Gen Pop and I lose 3 viewers in 1 second. I'm sorry. You guys are not... If you're watching my stream, you're not Gen Pop, okay? I was being sarcastic. I was not being sarcastic. I was being completely honest. So I'm just gonna, like I said, whenever the chat stream goes dead and the viewership goes down a little bit, I'm just gonna start asking you guys questions. Here's a bit of a tough one, and I hope I don't do anything bad here. But how many of you have a family member that ever had cancer? Lost another viewer. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't go down this road, but we're here. None in our family, JB. Wow, Archie, thank God. You are the exception, not the rule. That's amazing. And bless you for that. 3 watching. I was being sarcastic. None of our... B, I think we cleared the house. Yeah, I mean, my